Hey everyone, and again, and today I'm going to do another movie rant. And it's on a movie from 2002, and that is Master of Disguise. Give me a second. Now, the plot of this movie is where this guy named Pistachio Disguisey, just go with it, played by Dana Carvey, is this guy, and he finds out that he he is part of this family that's great at disguises, and he finds out that his grandpa's in trouble, and so he has to do whatever he can to save him. So that's pretty much the plot of this movie. This is one of the worst comedy movies I ever watched. It's one of the worst movies I ever watched. It would make sense. This was produced by Happy Madison Productions, the company that Adam Sandler's known for. They also made The Bench Warmers. That movie really sucked. Paul Blart Mall Cop, which was mediocre. I haven't seen the second Paul Blart Mall Cop, but I don't plan to. But this movie sucks. It's really stupid. It's not funny. The acting is terrible. Dana Carvey is horrible in this movie. He's really annoying. He Throughout most of the movie, he does this stereotypical Italian accent, so you have to hear it for about 70% of the movie. Yeah, that's such a delight to hear. I like Dana Carvey in Wayne's World. He was good as Garth, and as well as Wayne's World 2, but he was so annoying in this movie. All the characters are forgettable. There's nothing memorable in this movie. The there was a part in the movie where he's dressed up as an Indian guy, and he has to charm a snake or something, because that's not offensive. And there's this other scene where this is probably the most well-known scene. It's on all the advertisements where he's in this kind of creepy costume where it's a big green suit, which is supposed to be a turtle shell, and he's bald, and he throughout the whole scene he just goes turtle, 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 and it gets really annoying. That's all he does. Okay, there is a part in the scene where he bites the guy's nose off, but aside from that, nothing else. He just shouts turtle, turtle throughout the whole thing. This movie is not funny. It's a waste of time. This movie got a 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. 1%? Wow. 1%. I mean, it's not as bad as, say, Fred the Movie, Movie 43, Drop Dead Fred, Disaster Movie, or Furry Vengeance, or Batman or Robin. It's not as bad as those, but this movie's horrible. It's one of the This is worse than any Adam Sandler movie I saw. Yeah, it's even worse than Little Nicky. This Master of Disguise was really painful to sit through. I watched it years ago on Netflix, and I regret watching it. There's just nothing else I can say about it. Everything people said has already been said. It's one of the worst comedy movies ever made. It's not funny at all unless you're three or have a really bad sense of humor. So, yeah, I really hated this movie. It wasn't funny at all. It was annoying. It was stupid. And it's just not a good movie. It's not good at all. So let me know what you think of this movie. I really hated this movie. It's horrible. One of the worst movies ever made, which I can definitely see why. It's just not a good movie. It's really stupid. So, yeah, let me know what you think of this movie if you've ever seen it. So, yeah, that's my rant on Master of Disguise. See you next time.